Hey fellow questers, make sure to catch up on the entire Dragon Quest X saga from beginning to end with this convenient playlist located in this card or the description down below.
5.4 is where the newest class, Demon Swordsman, was introduced, which matches your suit on the cover of the game, which is an awesome class. And the story begins with us checking in on Narasia, and he's finally awake. Narasia is telling Irusha that they're the only ones who can create God. Irusha is unsure as we join in the conversation, and Narasia notices we're inhabiting another body. Observant, are you, Narasia? Yushka arrives but leaves as we're apparently busy. We go outside to talk to Yushka and Lucia, as she's surprised to see how adored we are as the great Demon King. Well, my dear, I did promise to provide Dragon Quest X stimulus reviews to everybody. It's a bit of a tough job, but someone's got to do it. And Lucia remarks how helpless she felt in front of the presence of Jaganuba, so she spent some time collecting extra wisdom crowns and has begun planning countermeasures to battle Jaganuba. We all decide to go to Astoltia with Irusha following us. So we go into the secret meeting room at Grand Zadora with all the sages, with Sage Horo not exactly liking that we became the Demon King. And Sage Marine appears as a hologram, and she says she met all the sages back when they were all younger. Sage Marine was able to seal Jaganuba for a bit, but if he fully reawakens, both the Demon World and Astoltia will be destroyed. Lucia proposes that Astoltia joins their powers with the Demon World in order to stop the threat of Jaganuba. Sage Eido says the only way to stop Jaganuba is to resurrect the goddess Luthyena, and Sage Horo suggests we go to the town of Finitoka, which is the town of light where the descendants of Luthiena's apostles reside. On our way to Finitoka, we see Narasia arrive and wonder how he even got there. He claims he was looking for Irusha but ended up here before he knew it. Narasia seems sus. In order to get to Finitoka, we need to follow a path of light from each statue, and this place can be kind of a maze. Once we get through the maze, we arrive in Finitoka and see a small dwarf mage riding in something like Frieza's space pod, but blue.
Well, you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you guys for a long time.
Whoa! Who's this munchkin?
I am the Heavenly Empress, the Empress of the Extreme Heavens from one of the 6 sacred families. I am an apostle of Lutiana, and I'm also the town elder.
A little munchkin like you. You're an elder? I don't really get it.
Who you calling a munchkin? Shaggy-haired demon. Watch your tongue in front of your elders, demon boy. Well then, I know why you've all gathered here. There's an abomination who's about to awaken the source of darkness, isn't there? Of course, we of the 6 Holy Sect know more about this. Let's talk in the cathedral for more details. I'll be waiting for you guys.
We go to the temple where the Heavenly Empress is waiting and Narasia vanishes. Irusha can still feel his presence, but he's not there. Inside the temple, we meet up with the Heavenly Empress and the other apostles. Irusha kneels down to pray in the circle and a large sphere rises from the water. We are now told the story of the gods which has been passed down to the 6 disciples. When the earth was born, the end of time was approaching. The old god of the old world entrusted the power of creation to a pillar of young gods. With this, a young god became the god of creation. This god's name was Luthyena. Luthyena left the cradle of eternity and greeted the 7 gods who created the world of Astoltia, with peace seeming like it would last forever. However, a darkness was rising from the bottom, which was an evil god known as Jaganuba, the god of destruction, thus beginning the long battle of the gods. Irusha feels that she knows this story, and the Heavenly Empress says that the device had woken up after 1,000 years of sleep, which responded to Irusha. The Heavenly Empress says that the person who can activate the device is the goddess's substitute, who is Irusha! Whoa! The Heavenly Empress gives Irusha the armlets of Luthyena, which get absorbed into her. Irusha sees a vision of Karsadora volcano, and we're told the armlets are part of Luthiena's equipment. We need to do a ritual to revive the goddess of light, with Irusha being the substitute, so we need to go to different places in Astoltia to find the shrines of the goddess. The apostles say that we can only accompany Irusha to the shrines because we defeated Nadraga back in version 3. And since we defeated Nadraga, we were given the power of the tribal gods, and Irusha woke up reacting to our power. The apostles say that they will give us the technique to battle the evil gods like Jaganoba, and learning it is incredibly difficult. And Lucia and Yushka agree to take the training as we go to Carsadora Volcano. After we defeat the trial boss, Irusha makes another prayer. The Heavenly Empress is impressed we finished the trial, and we look back into the memories of the 7 pillars of the evil god. When Jaganuba appeared, Luthyena cut off the land, and Jaganuba created 7 pillars from his body and sent them into the living world. The tribal gods fought against the other gods created from the 7 pillars, and the battle lasted for a long time. Luthyena shot an arrow that pierced through all the evil gods and sealed away the area where they all fell so they wouldn't come back. We now get one of the gods of light in the form of a bracelet telling us to go to the dark forest on the elf continent of Eltona. Oh man, we gotta go back there again. You know, maybe I can ask my boy King Nikoroi for some help. Yo Nikoroi, what's up my boy? We kinda need a little help. Oh wait. Oh, you're busy? Well hey, you know, we still gotta check out the cherry blossoms, yo. And back at Finitoka, Irusha prays again, and we see a memory of the Battle of the Gods. No, not the Dragon Ball Z movie. After the 7 pillars of the evil god were defeated, Luthyena and Jaganoba had their big battle, which lasted for thousands of years. How can you even battle for thousands of years? I can't even stand internet trolls for 2 seconds. Luthyena, desperate, used her last resort, but the memory gets stopped as Irusha notices a hole that wasn't there before, which the Heavenly Empress says that it's a trace of the evil god, taking advantage of the natural disaster 500 years ago when we defeated Razburn in version 1. The Heavenly Empress also says she met Irusha's alter ego a long time ago as Luthyena's bow appears in front of everyone and gets absorbed into Irusha, and we see a vision of the Sierra pilgrimage site on the Weena Islands, which is the next part of the trial. At the Dark Forest, we see Pyuju asking why we're here and laughs that we actually didn't defeat him at Gamilgo Island.
He remarks that he was going to get Irusha, and the Heavenly Empress blasts Pyuju out of the sky, and a dark presence is seen at Irusha's feet.
After we defeat the trial boss, Irusha makes a prayer, and the Heavenly Empress says that the trials are about to end, and we see a vision of Luthyena trying to seal Jaganoba with the mirror alignment, which split their bodies and souls, and Jaganoba's body was sealed in the demon world, as Luthyena's body became the river of light and the souls of both Luthyena and Jaganova, and then we're cut off as the Heavenly Empress can't see any further. Luthyena's headband appears and gets absorbed into Irusha as she feels some pain and collapses. The Heavenly Empress says we need to take Irusha to the inn to rest. So at the inn, Yushka and Lucia are watching over Irusha as she's resting, and Yushka heard all the stories of the goddess versus Jaganoba and wants to hear more. The Heavenly Empress says the ritual of the gods to revive Luthyena will be to reconnect the soul and body of the goddess, and Luthyena's soul is inside Irusha.
What? Are you saying Irusha is a vessel for Luthyena?
And Lucia asks what will happen to Irusha after the ritual, and the expression on the Heavenly Empress's face says it all.
No, not Irusha. After all the good times we had together, she's gonna be gone.
When Irusha becomes one with the River of Light, which is Luthyena's body, she will be gone and will have served their purpose as Luthyena's vessel. Yushka is angry that Irusha will be sacrificed to revive Luthyena and asks if there is another way, but the Heavenly Empress says that's the fate that has been decided. Irusha awakens and feels that a very big person is sleeping inside of her, and finally understanding why she was born. She's willing to accept her fate if it means saving the world.
Yeah, we totally understand, Irusha.
Yushka is angry and wonders what's the point of being born if you're gonna disappear anyways, and Lucia says she wants to spend some time with Irusha before she goes. So we go to Kamiharamui Castle to look at the Sakura tree.
Hey Nikoroi, I know you're a busy man, but I brought a friend here who doesn't have a lot of time left, so I let her see the cherry blossoms without your permission.
This is the cherry blossom. My, it's beautiful! I absolutely have to sketch this.
Hey!
Yushka and Lucia! What are you guys doing here?
I've always wanted to see the cherry blossoms here in Astoltia. I'm sure Asval is gonna tell me that I'm sneaking around again.
The cherry blossoms here in Kamiharamui are beautiful. Do you mind if we join you?
Of course I don't mind!
Wow! You're really good at drawing, Irusha! I can really see how precise you are!
Thank you so much. To be honest, I'm a little bit embarrassed.
Lucia, would you like to try drawing a picture? What? No, I'm not that good. When I was a kid, I tried to draw a picture of a dog for my brother, but he complimented me on a drawing of an onion. I kind of felt silly for that.
You wouldn't think the goddess of creation was such a big deal, would ya? She draws pictures and laughs, just like any normal woman you can find anywhere. It's like she's just a normal person, like us. Well, is she really the goddess Lutiana, or is Irusha just Irusha? We're heading back to Finetolka. It's time for the last leg of my training in the secret art of killing actual gods.
I had fun today. See you later, Irusha. And you too, Ryan. Yeah, see you later, Aunt Lucia, and best of luck to you.
So we take Irusha to the glittering sea so she can sketch one final picture.
I'm ready. I always thought it would be really great to paint the blue sea of Astoltia. It looks so beautiful today. Now I've been to all the places here that I want to go. Thanks for taking me so many places. Everything here's been great. Maybe it's because I've been the vessel to the goddess, but I do feel like Astoltia is full of the power of creation. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. Can we wait a little longer? I want to go in the water. I've never been in it, and I don't want to miss this chance. So the beach is hard to walk on, but the waves are so pleasant. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, it's funny. Just like seawater is so salty. There's still so much I don't know about this world. I don't want to disappear. The truth is, I'm scared to disappear. I want to know so much more about you. I don't want to leave. Please, I just can't. I'm sorry to be so selfish, but I just can't help it. I love this world and the people who live in it. If I can save them, I'll gladly give my body to the River of Light. Thanks for keeping me company. It's time to go back to Finetolka. You'll have to color the sketch and finish the picture after I'm gone.
Oh, Irusha, I miss you so much. At Finitoka, Irusha makes her final prayer as the Heavenly Empress says the trials are over, the spirits of Jaganoba and Luthyena were sealed away separately and their memories were sealed in shrines around the world.
And Irusha wonders where the soul of the god of destruction is, and... oh no.
Oh no! And the final part of Luthiena's equipment arrives, which are her clothes, and all of the items come out of Irusha as she absorbs them and is dressed like Luthyena. Wow!
The soul of the god of perdition is...
This box has the robe of the goddess. I can't believe it. Look at her! What's going on? Since all of the armor of light has been gathered, it must have responded to Irusha and attached itself to her. Yusha, have your memories returned to you after all this time? Do you remember me?
Elder! It's been so long! I'm so happy to see you again after all this time!
Oh, Yusha, I've been waiting so long for this moment to reunite with you. I always knew in my heart you would return to us. But what can I say? There were times that we all lost hope awaiting your return.
I'm sorry I put you through all of that. I knew it was my destiny to return to you. I remember everything, and now I know what I need to do. Now I know what Narasia had told me. It all makes sense now. I feel someone coming. We have to go!
What happened to Yusha? Something seemed off. Let's hurry up and go after her.
Welcome back, goddess.
It's you, the evil clown!
Oh, little missy! You're the one trying to revive the goddess? Am I right? Look at the little goddess and her motley crew! Too bad I won't let you do that!
Whoa! So many of them!
No! Hold on!
Are you dead? Are you dead?
Irusha, did you? No, Goddess Lutiana!
It seems that I have awakened, and I will protect these two for as long as it takes.
This is the power of the goddess Luthyena?
Hey, what are you yakking on about?
Okay, this isn't funny anymore. Playtime is over, kiddos. I think it's time that you come out, old pal. Lord Jaganuba!
Oh no, Dragonova! Where?
Are you some kind of idiot or something?
That shadow felt really cramped. Now I can stretch my legs a bit. Pyuju, did these people give you a hard time while I was sleeping? I see you've been carrying out my will for a long time. For that, I give you my eternal gratitude, old friend.
Yes! They gave me a hard time, but we've already opened the door to the demon world, and now destiny's on our side, Lord Jaganuba!
You! It can't be!
Howdy, Empress. It's been a while. Miss your old pal, the god of destruction?
Narasia, why are you here? Why did you just call yourself? Did you just say you're the god of destruction?
That's right. I am Jaganuba. I finally remember everything back from the Jaganuba temple from the other day. That giant is my true flesh and bones. This body is only a weak vessel trapping my spirit. Now that everything is set in motion, I can finally become whole again. Everything is suddenly clear, and I now have a true vision of what I am set out to do in this world that I have awakened in.
I knew it! I knew it, you punk traitor! You were Jaganuba all along!
I want to destroy this entire world and everything in it by becoming one with my separated body. This is my true birthright as the Lord of Destruction.
No way! Narasia, you were the vessel for Jaganuba all along? I can't believe it! Why did the goddess do this?
Ryan, I'm surprised you were saved. But I was happily hiding in Irusha's shadow all along and had the pleasure of accompanying you. Why the long face, Ryan? Surprised that evil gods like us are still around, causing you the trouble we enjoy so much. All it just took was your interference to wake me up from my slumber. I really owe you my gratitude and all, Ryan. Alright then, boys and girls, let's start playtime together.
It's playtime!
Greetings, I am evil God Yafagil. Thank you for freeing me from the crack.
We need your power to revive me in full. You should come with us to ensure the revival of myself, Lord Jaganuba.
Yes, my lord.
Lutiana, what do you plan on doing? We just can't let them...
Well, Lutiana, what do you think? Time is of the essence, so come with us.
I understand. We must go to the Temple of Roofa.
Wait! Lutiana! Why are you going to the God of Destruction? It doesn't make any sense! Come back!
Children of Astoltia, do not fear. I am bound by the rules of my fate, but you can leave things in my hands.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
How could this be? I just can't believe it! Luthyena, Irusha! I'm going back to Finetoka to warn the others. Be careful out there.
We go back to Finetoka and tell Anne Lucia and Yushka what happened. However, the Heavenly Empress says that Narasia and Irusha were created by Luthyena before she died, and that was the only way to house their souls. So Narasia and Irusha were twins housing the souls of the two gods, and the Heavenly Empress was serving both of them a long time ago, but never detected Jaganova inside Narasia. Now that Anne Lucia and Yushka have completed their training, they will assist us in finding Irusha at the Temple of Roofa, which is located at the River of Light, which lies between Astoltia and the Demon World, and we can access it through the Luxagarn Great Cavity. We travel through the Luxgarn Great Cavity and arrive at the Temple of Roofa, and we see Irusha and Narasia walking towards the temple, but we're stopped by evil God Yafagil as Yushka and Anne Lucia activate their Super Saiyan powers. So Yushka apparently takes down Yafagil with a single blow, but another one appears.
I'm seeing triple! 9 Yafagils!
The original one comes back to life and says he's one soul with 3 bodies, and as long as all 3 don't die, he can be revived over and over. The 3 bodies of the Yafagil go to the Temple of Roofa. Our friends Valeria, Asval, Shini, and Estella arrive to assist us as Yushka called them over, and we split into 3 teams.
We form a plan to get rid of all the Yafagils at the same time since we need to defeat them all together.
The teams are Yushka and Asval, and Lucia and Valeria, Estella, Shini, and us. Hey, just like old times, right, Shini? And hey, how's my hot dragon priestess Estella doing? So the Temple of Roofa is actually a split-party dungeon like in Final Fantasy VI, where you control not only yourself but Yushka and Anne Lucia as well. And the dungeon does require you to switch teams at certain points to open certain doors, and it's a bit confusing at first, but you'll get the hang of it. It's also cool to control the different characters as each of them play differently and everybody goes Super Saiyan. So we fight off all the Yafagils and finally defeat them. However, they all destruct and Estella gets injured in the process, forcing her to withdraw from the battle.
Well done, brave hero.
You too. I didn't think we could win if we were to go it alone.
You've gotten more powerful. However, you can become even stronger. Make sure not to neglect your training.
Yeah, I know. I'll make sure you won't see me as a little girl anymore. But I'll say, I'm glad I got to fight this battle with you as my ally and compatriot.
Spouting out such sappy rubbish, I see.
The explosion of the Yafagils caused the way to the central tower to be destroyed as everyone tells us to go ahead and we only have the path leading to the central tower. So a stairway appears leading us to the top of the temple where we see Irusha and Narasia awakening their respective gods. However, Pyuju stops us, but Sage Marine also arrives saying that she and Pyuju were old acquaintances. She brings out the Mirror of Ra, which reveals Pyuju's true form. He's bonkers, man. So now we got the chance to clown Pyuju for good. So after we defeat Pyuju, Sage Marine kind of traps him in a crystal and wow. So what did he taste like? So Sage Marine says that Jagonoba's body was on the verge of awakening and appeared here, and after that Sage Marine leaves and then we head to Irusha, ready to say our final goodbye.
I knew you'd come. I felt your light all along. I'm sorry that I left without telling you anything. In order to resurrect the goddess Lutiana, it was necessary for me and Narasia to perform a divine soul melding ceremony. So I had to go with Narasia, even though I knew he was a refugee of the god of perdition. Ryan, thank you. It was great to finally meet you and your friends. Goodbye, my friend.
No, Irusha! Don't go! So now we see the goddess Luthyena rise from the River of Light. However, we see two dark gods appear from Carsadora Volcano, and Luthyena uses her crossbow and defeats them. Boom! Headshot!
Where there is light, there is always dark. Where there is darkness, is there always light? Darkness. It will always be there, waiting when light goes away. It doesn't need the light to survive. Well, I am eternally grateful to you guys. These thorns were meant as an obstacle to seal away Jagonuba from regaining power. In fact, regaining my power. But you guys played your part and undid the thorns to my convenience. Do you even know what I'm talking about with everything that happened? Alright then, I'll tell you. Do you know how the goddess sealed away Jagonuba? That was a powerful curse that sealed herself and her opponent in the same way. Even though Lutiana sealed herself away, it was the only way to seal Jagonuba too, even at the cost of sacrificing herself. Now that the goddess's seal has been broken, what do you think will happen to Jagonuba's seal? You guys get it? Not only did you revive the goddess of light, but you also revived the god of destruction. Thank you so much for all your wonderful hard work. I truly appreciate it. Irusha knew this all too. She believed she could protect this beloved world and chose to revive Lutiana. I have no idea if Lutiana will actually succeed. It's like a game. Now the stage is set. The fate of the world will be decided between the battle of the gods. I'll show you. Enjoy your front row seat.
Where are you taking us, Narasia?
It is time. Wake up, Jorganuba, the god of destruction. Become one with me and destroy everything. We will leave nothing alive.
Oh no. We see Jaganoba's body appear in the sky and eat Narasia, making him whole again. Now we see the intense battle between Luthyena and Jaganoba. Jaganoba takes the bodies of his fallen god pals, absorbs them, and takes Luthyena by surprise. Their battle intensifies as Luthyena is hit by Jaganoba and falls to the ground. Did we just lose? And Jaganoba flies off as we head back to Finatoka with our friends, as we no longer have any hope of defeating the God of Destruction, thus ending 5.4. Holy crap!
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out these other videos, and also make sure to follow me on social media and check out the official Battle Geek Plus website. Take care.